Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Friday, October 21st, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Our first parlay pick is San Diego Padres versus Philadelphia Phillies. Go with San Diego minus 110. San Diego will not be happy about losing home field advantage, but the Padres will also be thankful to have not lost both of their home games to open the series. They could not get anything going offensively in Game 1 and were in a 4-0 hole in Game 2 on Wednesday. San Diego's offense came alive at that point, scoring 8 consecutive runs from the bottom of the second inning to the bottom of the seventh inning. All-star third baseman Manny Machado and designated hitter Josh Bell each had 3 hits in the win. Machado has a team-high 11 hits, including 3 home runs, in 36 at-bats this postseason. Philadelphia could have easily gone ahead 2-0 in this series, as it picked up a series-opening win on Tuesday, behind an outstanding performance from starting pitcher Zach Wheeler. The Phillies were positioned to add another win on Wednesday, taking a 4-0 lead in the second inning. Their offense went cold and their pitchers struggled the rest of the way, so they will need to reset heading into Friday's Game 3. Designated hitter Bryce Harper leads the team with 13 hits and 7 RBIs in 31 at-bats during the playoffs, but no one else on the roster has more than 7 hits in the 8 games. San Diego has a very clear pitching advantage on Friday night, so I do not know why this line is a pick'em. Musgrove has been one of the best starters in the majors this season, and he has turned it up another notch in the playoffs. He has a 1.38 ERA across his 2 starts this postseason and has a strong history against Philadelphia during his career. Suarez struggled to find the strike zone during his first career playoff start last week and does not have nearly as much big game experience to draw upon as Musgrove does. The Phillies have the advantage of playing at home, but that is not nearly as meaningful as it is in other sports. Our second parlay pick is San Diego Padres versus Philadelphia Phillies. Over 7.5 runs. A big-time win for the Padres helped them tie the NLCS at 1-1 against the Phillies. The Padres earned the 8-5 as they came from behind. The Phillies grabbed a 4-0 lead, and the Padres began to chip at that lead. San Diego scored 2 runs in the bottom of the second inning, as Brandon Drury and Josh Bell each had solo home runs. The 5th inning was when the runs came alive for the Padres. Drury highlighted the big inning as he nailed a single to center field. It scored 2 runs as the Padres grabbed a 6-4 lead. A Manny Machado home run in the 7th inning highlighted a big game in a sold-out Petco Park on Wednesday night. The Game 2 performance in the NLCS was not what the Phillies were hoping for as they lost 8-5. But Philadelphia will not keep their heads down as they won Game 1, which was huge. The Phillies split the first 2 games between the Braves before sending them packing, but this 7-game series is a different animal. The Phillies jumped out to the early lead in Game 2 as they lead 4-0. 2 runs in the bottom of the second inning gave the Padres some life before they exploded for 5 runs in the 5th inning. The Padres never looked back after a 5-run barrage versus the Phillies. The pitching has been solid for both teams, but the hitting has been incredible. The runs keep coming for both teams as their star players are rounding into perfect form. Musgrove will not be dominated but may give up a run. I think the Phillies will allow a few runs and push the over across the board. The over is 7-0-1 in Padres' last 8 road games versus a left-handed starter. The over is 5-0 in Phillies' last 5 home games. Our third parlay pick is Philadelphia Phillies versus San Diego Padres. Phillies over 3.5 runs. The San Diego Padres are pitching a 3.77 ERA, 1.21 WHIP, with 1067 strikeouts, allowing a .270 OBA. Starting pitcher for the Padres is Joe Musgrove with a 1.13 ERA, .85 WHIP, with 13 strikeouts through 13 innings pitched. Starting for Philadelphia in Game 3 will be Ranger Suarez. The left-handed pitcher struggled in his only appearance in the playoffs so far. He went for 3.1 innings and gave up 1 earned run and 3 hits. The lone run came from a homer as the Phillies narrowly beat the Braves by a run. Suarez has faced the Padres once this season as he went 7.1 innings. He gave up 2 earned runs on 7 hits as he the victory. The Padres are batting a .243 average with 985 hits, 537 runs and 106 home runs. Batting leader for the Padres is Manny Machado, with a .361 average, 73 RBIs, and 21 home runs. The Philadelphia Phillies are batting a .248 average, with 584 hits, 332 runs and 67 home runs. Batting leader for the Phillies is Bryce Harper with a .326 average with 48 RBIs and 18 home runs. Starting for the Padres on Friday night will be the red-hot Joe Musgrove. The right-handed pitcher has been excellent this postseason. In his last start, he went 6 innings and allowed 2 earned runs and 6 hits against the Dodgers. He was awarded the no decision, but the Padres edged out the win. Musgrove's first start of the postseason was against the Mets, where he threw 7 innings and allowed only 1 hit in the huge win for the Padres. Right-handed pitcher Joe Musgrove will be on the mound for San Diego on Friday night. He put together a fantastic regular season, going 10-7 with a 2.93 ERA and 184 strikeouts. Somehow, he has been even better in the postseason. He threw 7 scoreless innings against the Mets, allowing 1 hit and 1 walk while striking out 5. Musgrove allowed 2 runs on 6 hits and 3 walks across 6 innings against the Dodgers last week, so he has a 1-0 record with a 1.38 ERA in those 2 games. He is 2-1 with a 3.00 ERA and 27 strikeouts in 5 career appearances against Philadelphia. Left-hander Ranger Suarez is going to start for Philadelphia in this game. He has started 1 game this postseason, allowing 1 earned run on 3 hits and 5 walks against Atlanta in his very first playoff start. Suarez finished the regular season with a 10-7 record and a 3.65 ERA, striking out 129 batters while walking 58. He has been excellent against San Diego during his career, going 2-0 with a 1.64 ERA and 6 strikeouts in 4 appearances. Suarez allowed 2 runs on 7 hits and 2 walks across 7.1 innings against the Padres earlier this year. The Phils are pitching a 3.95 ERA, a 1.27 WHIP with 612 strikeouts. Starting pitcher for the Phillies is Ranger Suarez with a 4.43 ERA, 1.19 WHIP and 53 strikeouts, allowing 62 hits and 8 home runs through 63 innings pitched. We think the over trend continues in this series, and these lineups have a good day. We think the hits will come early and often in this one. We think Musgrove and Suarez have a rough on the mound, giving up a few runs early, and the bullpens will follow suit, leading to a high-scoring game.